This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Okay, so I want to get stuck in. First of all, I'll get later into this with Lachie Schultz announcing to the Fremantle Dockers that he wants to be traded. It's a huge blow. It's a really huge blow because he's a heart and soul player. Not only is he a really good player, but he's the mesh that you need in a team. Like, he is not going to be the very best player in the team every single week, but he's going to be the guy who puts in everything he's got, and he will be one of the best players every week because you just know what you're going to get.
And his effort affects everybody else in a positive way.
100%, Nathan, 100%. So I'm devastated to know that he said to the club that he wants to move on or move to Collingwood because of family reasons.
I love how he's like, I don't want to move to the city of Melbourne. I want to move to Collingwood Football Club.
Yes,
because they
the reigning premiership.
It just shows you behind the scenes, right? So the other teams are already in. They're us as Fremantle, my team, Fremantle. They're into other players and other clubs.
Yeah, sure.
Constantly.
So you were one team, right?
Yeah.
One team for your career.
Yeah.
When they cite things like family reasons, does the club then demand further explanation, or can you literally give something as surface as that? Do they get stuck into the nitty-gritty and work with you about whether they think that's a legitimate reason or not, or is it because you want it, it is a legitimate reason?
That's a common... Okay, so in my time, they would get stuck right into it and not believe you.
Yeah.
In these times, with the AFL Players Association or the mental health issues, they would go... You would probably just need to cite a reason.
So in this day and age, a contract really doesn't do anything.
It seems that way, yeah, Nathan. And you know, the other day I was mentioning Aaron Norton, who signed an 8-year contract with the Western Bulldogs, and we did talk about that, Nat. What does it mean in the end?
Yeah.
It means security for the club and the player. The
pay packet's secure.
The pay packet's there, and then the club knows, all right, I've got this guy, but I can still wheel and deal him from here on in.
That's right.
So we're both
You
in
just
a
have to
win-win
find somebody
situation.
else to pay that same amount, or you're paying his wages to play for
like
someone
Brodie
else.
Grundy off to the Sydney Swans very shortly.
Brad Hill used the family reasons to move back to play for the Dockers, and then he used them to move back to Melbourne to play for St Kilda.
Well, you know what? You really got to hedge your bets and make sure you got family all around the country, don't you?
Because his missus, his wife, had her family back in Victoria. Played it perfectly.
Yeah. Really got it.
I'm really, really angry about this one in particular.
This one really affects you. Why does this one affect you more than others?
Because as Nathan pointed the thing, when you've got a person like Lachie who's a heart and soul player, he makes everybody else lift their game by his individual effort.
Do you feel that he's similar to the way you played your football?
No, he's better.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe because they're not going to have him down there, you could be on the sidelines just yelling out, encouraging things like, "You go, guys! You're doing a great job,
trying really hard, dude."
I mean, what
Kick
I'm
that
taking
goal.
away from this is that the Freo Dockers should stop drafting people called Lachie because they always want to leave. Lachie Neal.
Lachie Weller, but you forgot him too.
They really can't locky them into their contracts, can they? Hey,
They don't have to let him go though, right?
Yeah, no, they don't. Peter Bell's saying it'll only be
He's
on
a
our
required
terms.
player,
but when I read that kind of stuff, and
They're just playing hardball.
yeah, of course they are. And
I
believe
would
Lachie
make
Neal
him
will be out the
stay,
door.
and then I would make him I'd give him all these extra tasks, cleaning the
so
locker room.
Wash the captain's car.
Yeah, so if Lachie ends up leaving, which seems like it's going to be, Fremantle will go, oh, we want a better draft pick, and we'll probably get, I don't know what it is, in the late teens, early 20s for him. It's just not enough when you lose a player like that. Hurts the fabric of your club, hurts the fabric of your team.
And worse, it hurts Shaun.
It hurts me. So, anyone from Fremantle want to give me a call and explain yourself?
And a hug.
Please do.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.